said he wants some passion, I'ma teach that boy a lesson. Got your bitch on her knees doing yoga, how she stretching. I don't got lemons, but I squeeze. No, I'm super fresh, life a breeze. Yeah, 2 big locks on my knees. Yeah, baby, this is Villon on my teeth. Yeah.
Bay Area rapper wounded in shooting at Hollywood recording studio, LAPD says. A Bay Area rapper was shot after refusing to turn over his watch during an armed robbery late Thursday inside an East Hollywood recording studio, according to police and sources. Stacey Gilden, who raps under the name Lil Yee, suffered 2 gunshot wounds to the chest when an assailant interrupted the performer's recording session and demanded his watch, according to an LAPD source who requested anonymity in order to discuss an open case. Gilden was taken to an area hospital for surgery and his condition was critical but stable, the source says. An LAPD spokesman, Officer Drake Madison, said police were flagged down and directed to the scene of the shooting just after 10 p.m. Thursday in the 4500 block of Melrose Avenue. They found the victim, 32, wounded by a suspect who had fired several rounds at the victim during attempted robbery, Madison said in a statement.
Damn. So as you just heard, Lil Yee, artist from the Bay Area. I first heard of Lil Yee from my nigga YK808, I believe. He was producer for Bro. Shout out my nigga YK808 Mafia. He was producer for Bro. This is maybe 5 years ago. He was showing me, he's like, yo, I'm producing for this artist from Cali. You might have heard of him. He showed me Lil Yee, showed me his music. And I was like, no, I hadn't heard of him at that moment until then. But yeah, man, he was robbed on Melrose. You know what I mean? He didn't want to give up his shit. They bust him 2 times, bow. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this. In that area of Melrose, it's a studio. It's a studio, right? And I don't wanna say their name, but it's a studio that I frequented in the past. That's like my go-to studio when the homie come in from out of town. Shout out Kamran, shout out my nigga CJ, or just like we all link up there. Shout out Sneeze. I did a session with Sneeze there. Reperton, RP Mills, he was there. That's rep homie. Now I don't want to say their name because I don't know if that's where it's in the 4500 block is. Yeah, it's right there. If you know, is off of Melrose. I don't want to put it on him because I don't know if he was recording there. Maybe he could have just been chilling right there. He could have been coming to meet somebody there. He could have been, Lord knows what he was doing there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to kind of tarnish that. But if you familiar with the studios in that area in LA, you know exactly which studio I'm talking about. It's actually 2 of them. There's one right there and there's one somewhere else in some other part of LA. But they're very, very affordable. They got a vending machine when you go in. Soon as you walk in, there's a vending machine right there. Backwoods, condoms, food, you feel me? So I don't know if that's, I don't want to put that on them, but that is, I'm not saying that studio is janky. That area is it is, Hollywood, but it's not like, it's one, if you just looking outside of that area, it's like, all right, gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no like Beverly Hills type shit at all. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about that part of Hollywood, man, you know how it go, bro. It's just developing. So I don't think there's no footage of nothing going around or nothing like that, no real. They say he was in critical condition but stable. What the fuck does that mean? Does that mean he's in critical but he's not dead? I always wonder what does critical but stable mean. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all know about that area, that studio, like you liable to see anybody. That's one of them studios where anybody goes. It ain't no private guarded. I don't know if it's that one though, but it's out of that area. That's the only studio that I've been to in that exact block radius. Me personally, I ain't been to every studio. I'm just saying, he should have been on point. You know what I'm saying? He should have been on point for sure, especially with that type of jewelry. That ain't just no gold chains and shit, nigga. That his shit, you know what I mean? And you know the sad part is, nowadays, man, niggas will try to rob you, and I'm not saying his shit is fake or nothing, but niggas don't even check. Nigga, you know what I mean? It's just like, bro, you got to be careful. Nigga try to kill you first, then take your shit. We learned this from PNB Rock, bro. We literally learned this RB PNB Rock, but especially in the Wild Wild West, bro. You know what I'm saying? If that shit look like some rapper shit, yeah, they might want parts of that, man. And him being from the Bay Area, it's still California, but, you know, even niggas from Cali, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It don't even, I mean, from LA, it can happen. It don't really matter where you from, nigga. You know what I mean? But hopefully, man, he's doing better. He's definitely super talented. Y'all go tap in to Lil Yee. Super dope. I mean, he's super dope, bro. Like, he got slaps. People send me his music all the time on the stream, too. But my nigga YK808, he's the one who originally put me on to Lil Yee. If I'm not mistaken, it was him. Yeah, because he produced for Lil Yee. This was like 5 years ago, it had to be. 5, 6 years ago. But, man, prayers up, bro, man. We got to do better, be on point, bro. Y'all got to be on point. Especially when you walk around with like hundreds of thousands. I know $1,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that niggas don't want no regular jewelry neither, but that right there, niggas will see that type of jewelry he got, and a young dumb punk would be like, hey, nigga, hey, cuz, hey, blood. Nigga might don't even say nothing. Nigga might just up that shit. Like, prayers up for Lil Yee, man. Y'all let me know what you think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, notification, 10.
Hey, make sure you subscribe to my other channels pinned in the description for exclusive content, and send me all reactions to the Discord that's pinned in the comments. Gang.